Joshua chapter 12. The kings conquered by Moses. Now these are the kings of the land whom the Israelites defeated, whose land they occupied beyond the Jordan towards the east, from the Wadi Arnon to Mount Hermon, with all the Arabah eastward. King Sihon of the Amorites, who live at Heshbon and rule from Aroer, which is on the edge of the Arnon, and from the middle of the valley, as far as the river Jabbok, the boundary of the Ammonites, that is, half of Galiad, and the Arba of the sea of Chinneroth, eastward and in the direction of Bethshemoth, to the sea of Araba, the Dead Sea, southward to the foot of the slopes of Pisgah, and King Og of Bashan, one of the last of the Rephaim, who lived in Ashtaroth and at Idrei, and ruled over Mount Hermon and Salekah, and all Bashan to the boundary of Geshuites, the Maccathites, and over half of Gilead to the boundary of King Sihon of Heshbon. Moses, the servant of the Lord, and the Israelites defeated them, and Moses, the servant of the Lord, gave their land for a possession to Reubenites and the Gadites, and half tribe of Manasseh. The kings conquered by Joshua. The following are the kings of the land whom Joshua and the Israelites defeated on the west side of Jordan, from Baalgad in the valley of Lebanon to Mount Halak, that rises toward Seir. And Joshua gave their land to the tribes of Israel as a possession according to their allotments, in the hill country, in the lowland, in the Arabah, in the slopes, in the wilderness, and in the Negeb, the land of the Hittites, Amorites, Canaanites, Perizzites, Hivites, and Jebusites. The king of Jericho. 1. The king of Ai, which is next to Bethel. 1. The king of Jerusalem. 1. The king of Hebron. 1. The king of Jarmuth. 1. The king of Lachish. 1. The king of Eglon. 1. The king of Gezer. 1. The king of Debir. 1. The king of Geder. 1. The king of Hormah. 1. The king of Arad. 1. The king of Libnah. 1. The king of Adullam. 1. The king of Makkedah. 1. The king of Bethel. 1. The king of Tappuah. 1. The king of Hepher. 1. The king of Aphek. 1. The king of Lasharon. 1. The king of Madon. 1. The king of Hazor. 1. The king of Shimron-Meron. 1. The king of Akshaph. 1. The king of Taanach. 1. The king of Megiddo. 1. The king of Kadesh. 1. The king of Jokneam in Carmel. 1. The king of Dorin Naphtado. 1. The king of Goim in Galilee. 1. The king of Tirzah. 31 kings in all.